Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Chandrika and this is Rika Life. Alright, so today I'm going to catch you up on some of my finished objects. I do have a couple of whips, but they are just in the beginning stages and I've just kind of kept them on the side right now. We will be talking about crochet and yarn, and if that interests you, please go ahead and like this video. I will also be sharing some of the yarn I got on clearance at Hobby Lobby. I'll just be sharing with you quickly what it is that I got so you can see what they had available. So without further ado, I'm going to first share with you this pillow that I made. Okay, so this is what I made. This is my flower pillow. So where is the... No, okay, of course I don't have the pattern right with me, but I made this pillow from a pattern that was at Michael's, and this is what it looked like. It just came on one of these little leaflet things, and it was there, and it said take one free, and it was exactly like this, but with a flower pillow cushion pattern on it. So that is what I followed. It was a very, very simple pattern to follow. It had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows, and then I joined the two panels together. I joined with a single crochet, and so on this side, which is I think the front side, you can see that stitch going all the way around. I did use stitch markers, so when I started to join the two panels together, I marked off the single crochets in the middle so that I kind of stayed on track, and that really helped me. So sorry, this light is like shining in my face. I just wanted some light on me. Okay, that's better. So I made this in 2 sittings, I think, over 2 days, and then I was done. I have stuffed it with just regular polyfill, so some of it is a little bit visible there. I might just have to kind of like move it around. And this yarn is burlap blanket yarn, and the color I will put down here somewhere, or in the description box. So this was not my first time using burlap blanket yarn, but I really do love this yarn. It's a very nice chenille yarn. And nowadays, I guess people use it for a lot of plushies, which I don't really make, but I used it for this project. I think I had, I used just under 1 ball for this. So 1 ball has 220 yards, and I still had some left over. So it definitely, I would say anywhere from maybe, let's say 175 to 200 yards, let's say. And I really, really enjoyed working on this pattern. I was kind of intimidated at first, I have to tell you, because just because of the way the patterns are usually written. But when I went back and I sat down and I read it, I realized it was only like 6 rounds and 2 panels, and I was like, I think I can do this. So yeah, I made it, and initially my thought was to gift this for a baby, newborn baby. It is pretty big. You can see that beside my face. It's quite big. Do I have my measuring tape with me here? I don't think I do. But I had purchased 6 balls of this, and I used almost a ball for this, so I have 5 more. The other 2 ideas I had were to make a yellow bunny out of this yarn, and the other idea was to make a small baby blanket. Nothing complicated, probably just like half double crochets all the way around. So I still have that yarn. I still have 5 more balls, and I'm wondering if I could make the bunny rabbit and a blanket. I think that would just be really fun. So I have a family member that's due in, I think, the beginning of September. And I really wanted to make them, I just wanted to make them something different. So I've made like hundreds of baby blankets at this point, and I thought a burnout baby blanket would be really nice and just soft and very plushy and squishy, which it will be. But then I saw this pattern for bunny rabbit. I think it was like in one of the yarn company's emails. I'll have to, I might have saved that on my phone. I really need to go back and check. But it just looked like a very simple bunny. It was like a very tall bunny, thin and tall. And I think I have enough polyfill for it. There is also another designer that makes, like, I don't know if she calls them rag dolls or what does she call them, but they're also stuffies, but their entire bodies are not stuffed, so I think their faces are stuffed, and then the rest of them is kind of like flat, and then maybe their feet are stuffed. I don't really know if I'm describing it properly, but either I'll do something like that or I'll do something like the bunny pattern that I came across. That would just be a challenge for me. I have never made, so I've made bears. I've made the Frontline Hero bears twice now, or 4 times now. But I feel like a bunny rabbit would just be a good challenge. It might be really fun because this is really nice yarn to work with. So maybe I'll do the bunny rabbit, and then if there's like 3 balls left, each ball is like 200 yards. So even with 600 yards of burlap blanket yarn, I think I could make a decent sized blanket. Just like a small square blanket, or maybe just a circle blanket that the baby can lay on and take those monthly pictures. So yeah, those are the ideas in my mind for this yarn. I feel like this yarn is called Sun-Kissed, but I'm not 100% sure. It's showing up pretty accurate on the screen. So yeah, that was the first project I wanted to share with you, and I'm pretty happy with it. The pattern was really good, so next time I go to Michael's, I'm going to go back to that section and just look at more patterns. I'll show you what else I have. I don't know where I put that one. So the other 2 I just picked these up. These are free. Crochet Girls Ruffle Tee. That's one of their patterns. And then the other one is a crochet basic top with sleeves. So they tell you the yarn recommendation, they tell you the hook recommendation, everything. And then this one's actually like pretty involved, so I don't know, I'm kind of intimidated by it. This one is less involved, so perhaps I might take a stab at that, because this is something my daughter could wear, and I have enough cotton yarn that I could definitely make her this. I could make both of these patterns for her size, so I might get to that soon, as it's still summer and it's pretty hot outside here in Texas, so it's good to have cotton things to wear. Okay, let's move on from the pillow. Where do I put this? Let me see if I can just stick it right here. Okay. I wanted to share with you, sorry for the noise, I wanted to share with you some other goodies that I got at Hobby Lobby. So, what is that? There's just a couple of things I picked up that were on clearance. And I'm going to show you some of the yarn, and I wanted to just show you these kind of knickknacks as well. So this is a Yarnology crochet hook. This is size N, 10 millimeter. It was $4.49 reduced to $1.12. That's what that hook looks like. So I usually only use Susan Bates, but I decided to just pick this up to try it. I know it's not very pointy at the top, but I thought I'll give it a try. Why not? And then I got 2 of these. So these are just little pouches, and they just say these different words on them. Stitch, knot, crochet, wool, design, knit, thread, embroidery, yarn, notions, cut, make, stitch. So I got 2 of them. They were originally $2.99, on sale for $1.49. So I got 2 of those. Then I got a double zipper pouch. It was $5.49, on sale for $2.74. I thought this was so pretty. And so this has a main zipper, and then there's a second component in the back, compartment in the back. I don't know yet what I'm going to put in here, but I just got excited that maybe I could put some more of my crochet things in here. Like my stitch markers are always, they're in a case, but that case is just like constantly moving from one bag to another. So I thought I could at least put my stitch markers in here so they're all in one place. So maybe that's what I'll do for here, because I think they probably could fit in this as well, but this is like bold and in your face, and I think I would remember this. And then the last one I got was this little pouch that they had. It was $3.99 on sale for $1.99. Why does it feel like, oh, I think there's a foam piece in there. Yeah. I was like, there's something inside. So that's that pretty design, that nice pink design with flowers on it. They're just like knickknacks, and I bought some of these like type of knickknacks last year as well at their sale. And I was like, I should have bought more. So this year I bought all of these, and I think I can just put all my yarn crochet related things in here, whether those are hooks or stitch markers, my yarn needles, just kind of keep everything more organized. It is quite organized now, but you know, I have one one pouch that I use for like all my hooks, and then I just stuck my extra hooks in like one of the project bags, and that's not really, I can't even see it, and I don't even know what bag it's in. So if I put in these pouches, just keep these pouches somewhere where I can reach them, I think that'll be easier. Okay, before I get to showing you some more projects, I thought I'll just show you the yarn that I bought at Hobby Lobby. So this was one of the yarns that was on sale. This is Yarn Bee Fleece Light. It was originally $6.49. I got it for $1.49. And this is 110 yards. This is the color black. It kind of reminds me of like the homespun yarn, and I've never ever used a yarn like this before. But it is 97% acrylic and 3% polyester. It's very soft. 110 yards or 100 meters. It's a 5-ounce, 142 gram ball. Recommends an L 8mm hook. So L 8mm. Yeah, okay. So I picked up 8 of these, and I had no idea what I'm gonna make. Like, I was thinking scarves, then my daughter was like, you can make the hats for the cancer patients, and I was like, you're right, I can totally make some men's hats, because I've never made any black men's hats, and I feel like even women might like them. So 110 yards is like perfect. I think I can make 1 hat per ball, so that's 8 balls, 8 hats right there. So that's the first one that I got. Then I got, let me see. So there were these Yarn Bee Cozy with a Twist. These are 100% polyester. That's one color. It's called Ocean View. It's so pretty and so lush and so squish. So that's Ocean View. This one is called Partly Cloudy. It has some browns and blues and grays in it. So those two are kind of similar, but they're not the same. And then the last one, sorry, I don't mean to be talking that direction. The last one is Apricot in the Moment. And this one has, it's like a peach and like a mint color. That's pretty much what it reminds me of. So those were 3. And then the last 2 that I bought, so I bought, I think I bought like 10 to 12 in total of all of these. I bought pretty much whatever they had. I think someone had reached there before me and had cleared out certain shelves of yarn, and so I just had like, not slim pickings, but I felt like maybe like half of the yarn was already gone. Okay, the other one, this, I've never used this, and I've never even seen this before, but this is called Yarn Bee Through Thick and Thin, and these ones are 290 yards, and they are 97% acrylic and 3% polyamide. That's what they look like. It recommends an H5mm hook, and this is the color Ivory, and then I also got this color Mauve. So I got these 2 colors. I only got 2 of Ivory, and I have 6 of Mauve. So I don't know. This is like, it's called Through Thick and Thin, so you can see some of it is very thick and some of it is like super thin in here. So let me just see, so you can kind of see, you can see the changes in it. So what I was thinking is, instead of using it on its own, either I could double it up with itself, because I have 2 of these and I have 6 of these, or I could run it along with another yarn, with just a white yarn or you know, if I find another color matching yarn to this. So those are the options. So those are the yarns that I bought. I know this is like very, very late that I'm showing this all to you, just because I've been like batch recording and I'm away for the summer, and all of these things are just getting ready so that I have content for the summer, for June, July, and a little bit of August. So pardon me for being very tardy with this information. But yeah, all of these yarns that I've just shown you are discontinued. I don't know if the entire line has been discontinued or certain colors have been discontinued. So you may or may not be able to find it at Hobby Lobby. Otherwise, you might find it in Facebook Marketplace or on Etsy, on Amazon. I'm not sure where else people might be reselling it. You might find it there if you're very in love with it. So I did get around to using this yarn, and I'm going to show you what I made. So let me just move all of this. Just give me 1 second. Okay. So this yarn was so lush that I thought of, what did I make first? So I tried out a granny square, I tried out a moss stitch, I tried out a few things, and then I thought of like an ear warmer, and then I thought, what better than an ear warmer than something that you could wear while you're like doing your face care and skin care. So I haven't woven in the ends yet, please excuse that, but this is what I made. I made these like headbands, and these are, let me see which way is the right way. Yeah, so this is the way. So these are all half double crochets. So I chained 35, and then I did 1 row of, yeah, I started with half double crochets. I did half double crochet in each stitch around, and then slip stitched, and then I did 4 rows of that, and this is what it made. It's so lush, it's so squish, and like, oh my god, you can just, woo, sorry, what's happening here? You can just put it on as you're doing your skincare, and it'll cover everything up here, and of course your hair would be back, and that's what it would look like. So I am taking 4 of these with me. I made 4 of them. They all look pretty much the same. I made 4 of them, and I'm going to take them to Canada with me and give them to my nieces and my sisters, and that's the plan for that. I'm so happy. I had 4 of those. Yeah, I had 4 balls of that, and I have 2 left. So I've used, with 2 balls, I made 4 headbands. So I could have made 4 more. I could have made 8 in total. Okay, so that's that. And then the very last thing I want to show you is another Annabelle shawl. My god, I can't tell you how crazy I've been about this pattern. Like, it's one of the prettiest shawl patterns and one of the easiest and most mindless shawl patterns, and I've just made so many of them now. I think I've made like at least a dozen. I'm just constantly starting them and finishing them. So I have shared glimpses of this yarn on my community tab, and I have shared yeah, I think that's the only place I really shared it. So this is what this shawl looks like. It's so pretty. So this is Big Twist Rave yarn, and this is, I think, Light Bright, and then this is the orangish color, which I think it's called something citrus. You'll see it there. This is Joanne's brand, Big Twist Rave. Okay, so go onto Joanne's website and you'll be able to see all their yarns of this with these colorways. And this is the Annabelle shawl. It has clusters of granny clusters, followed by double crochet solid. So this is 5 rows of granny clusters, 3 rows of double crochet solids, and then back to the same thing, and it keeps repeating. So once I got to the end here, I did 1 row of granny clusters with the purple, and then I did 1, 2, 3, 4 with the orange. And it's so funny because now I feel like this is giving me like Halloween vibes. You can see how nice and big this one is. I really wanted it to be big enough. So I'm so happy with the shawl. This is the Annabelle shawl by Crystal over at Bagaudet Crochet. I'm not sure if it's a new pattern, but it's the Annabelle shawl. Look it up, A-N-N-A-B-E-L-L-E, Annabelle shawl. It's so easy, and I just love this pattern. I think I'm going to be making dozens more of it. So I think that brings me to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, I hope you have a wonderful crochetful day, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.